Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. I am here with a build today. We're going to be building a laundromat on my island today, and this is kind of our first leapfrog build. I know I've done my entrance, but I feel like that was kind of more decorating, not really like a whole area. We just did a little bit here, as you can see, but today we are going full in, diving headfirst, doing a full pretty decently sized build. So let me show you the area we're going to be working on today. I have this little square of cliffs built up already, but that's really it. I'm just going to continue and make that a little bit bigger for our laundromat. We also had a campsite villager on this day, and I just wanted to throw it in here to show you guys, just because it happened to be on this day that I was recording. It was Apollo, so not very interesting, but yeah, I just wanted to throw that in. So I'm just going ahead and building up this cliff space. There's not really much to show or tell other than just me digging and digging away, building cliffs, all that jazz. I wasn't really sure how big I wanted to make it, but I think it ended up being the perfect size. It's kind of hard to like gauge what size I want to make things, especially when your island is completely flat. It's really hard to not like go overboard because I have to remember I need to make space for other things. I need to leave some space for other builds and areas and stuff like that. But somehow I ended up with just this nice big perfect square. Very, very spacious, lots of room to work with, pretty good. So the next step was just digging out a little spot for the incline. Since this is going to be risen up on these cliffs, of course we need an incline. I picked out a blue steel staircase because the color scheme of this laundromat is gonna be like mainly blue and white and yellow, kind of what you think of when you think of like bath time or like laundry or like soap, all that kind of stuff. That's the scheme that we are going with. And that's mainly because of this laundry sign that I found, and that's gonna be my main inspiration throughout this build, this little ducky laundry sign. That's where I'm getting the colors from and the whole vibe and everything. So I kind of struggled with these simple panels for a while. That's why it cut straight to here when I finally figured out how I wanted to do it. So just to save you that pain, I just skipped to this part. But yeah, I've got some little doors to be our little like sliding doors, and we've got a little laundry sign on the outside and some little window simple panels. And this is when I realized that I was going to need a lot more simple panels, and I did in fact need to order them like 2 more times. I needed to order like more simple panels. So there's a lot of like choppiness in this video, forgive me, because along with that, along with having to like go and order stuff and time travel to the next day, I also had to like keep running back and forth to grab items from either on the floor there or on my house, and it was just all things. So yeah, I tried to trim out all of that. So after I went ahead and covered the entire thing in this little like stone path, I wanted to create a little like reception area right as you walked in because I felt like that was very appropriate. I actually did spend my good fair share of time in laundromats. Forgive me if I also call it a laundry mat instead of a laundromat. I know you're supposed to say laundromat, but I just grew up saying laundromat, so if I just let it slip, whatever, don't make fun of me, okay? I did actually spend a lot of time in laundromats because there was a period in my life when at home our washer and dryer were always breaking. It was either one or the other, so there was a lot of times when I would spend a lot of late nights at the laundromat right as they were closing, because that's the only time my mom had time to drive over there, and I would be the only one who wanted to like, well, I didn't want to go help, but I was like, okay, if I don't help, no one else will. So I would help her either put clothes to wash or put them to dry, or both. Sometimes we would bring trash bags full of just wet, damp clothes, but because our dryer was broken, we would just bring them there to dry. All that being said, I wanted to create this little like welcome area or like receptionist area because one of the ones that we went to had that kind of area. I mean, they all do. All laundromats kind of have like a front desk or something, or a little counter where you can go and talk to someone. So that was kind of the little area that I wanted to make there. And then I also wanted to create this like little refreshment area. So I'm putting like vending machines and like a little arcade machine and stuff. And at first I really struggled with like what tile I wanted to put down here because I I wanted to, of course, have some cute custom designs. So I tried this like green brick one and I wasn't loving it for this particular build. It wasn't really the color scheme I was going for, a little too bright. So even after trying this other one, which is like a pink version, I was like, this is really cute too. And I love how that looks, but again, not the color scheme I was going for. And then I got this pastel one and it came out beautiful. I know it looks very blue and like in your face, but trust me, it comes out looking amazing. I was really inspired by a laundromat that we would go to a lot, our main one that was near our house. They had a long hallway right as you walked in the door, and along that hallway, along the wall, were like a bunch of vending machines and a bunch of like claw crane game machines, and I would always be so tempted by them, but of course I mean, my mom didn't want me spending our precious quarters on those things, so I never really played them or got sodas from there, but I would always walk past them with envy and wanting to get all of the cute little stuffed animals in there, but having to resist. So I wanted to like recreate that. And I know a lot of laundromats have like stuff for you to do and to like entertain yourself and like snacks for you to buy because they want your money. And then next, I was just going ahead and making these little tile areas for the washing machines and stuff to go on top of, so that's pretty self-explanatory. I just wanted to have like little areas for them because it's really hard actually, because you can't place custom designs on top of custom designs. I wish I could, because I want to have my main path like be a custom design but also put little cutesy custom designs on top. Like, I would love it if I could put down these blue tiles and also put down that little rubber ducky design on top of them, but you can't, and it's painful. So you gotta make do. This was my compromise. So then after that, I was kind of on the fence if I wanted to make like a whole type of wall with the simple panels with this laundry design. So I started to like play around with it, and I did actually end up doing that, and you will see that a bit later, but I just started playing with it here and like seeing what I wanted to do. And then once again, inspired by a laundromat that I used to go to, the other one, not the one with the like little claw machines, but another one we went to did not have claw machines, but they did have a little cafe, which was very interesting to me. The other one that was by our house didn't have that. So when this one had a little cafe, when we started going to a new one, I was like, oh, okay. They had like a little counter, a little seating area, and it was very interesting. And they sold like coffee and like pastries. So just another way for them to entertain you, I guess, while you're waiting for your clothes to dry. But of course, it's just kind of like a dinky little laundromat cafe. So I kind of reflected that with the folding chairs. That's kind of the vibe it gave off. But yeah, then I just went ahead and started filling in all of these empty little spaces around the area, putting down more washing machines, and I also ran out of the white ones. I think I needed to order a couple more, so I don't quite finish putting them all down right here. But yeah, I really like the color scheme that I went with. I know it's not like too kidcore-y. Well, it kind of is. The yellow is, but I did include a lot of white, which is not as kidcore. It kind of looks like more city-ish, but all in all, I think it came out really cute, and I'll add some custom designs later on the floor that really pull it together. And I really like my choice here of like making these little windows, like the 4-pane windows. I think that came out so cute and amazing. And I also made sure to include like a bunch of benches everywhere, because I know that's how it always is. They always have like seating areas because everyone's just got nothing better to do but just sit and wait for their clothes. I did have a washing machine custom design saved, and it was kind of like a pink and purple pastel-y design, and I was considering using that, and instead of like those window panes, I was considering putting that on the back, because I know there's a lot, usually they have like washing machines up on the wall, like really big ones, like the jumbo ones, or the dryers maybe, one of those. So I was considering doing that, but then I ultimately didn't end up using that one because it was too pastel, and I really like the vibe that I created anyways. I think if I put more washing machines up on the wall or like on those simple panels, I think it would have been a little bit much, which is never a bad thing. I always make my islands a little bit much, you know, but I couldn't even find like one that was either blue or yellow in the first place. That one kind of would have stood out a lot, so I did not end up doing that. I just made the windows, but I think it came out great. But yeah, then I was just trying to add some more elements, some more dimension everywhere, adding a little balloon, custom designs, little wet floor sign, little puddles on the ground. I think the puddles on the ground are so cute. I love this puddle design, and it really matches with like the blue tiles and like the blue bubbles in the laundry sign. Like all of these different blues custom designs, I just somehow pulled them all together. I think they're all from 3 different creators. I might be wrong, but I think they're all from different creators, and I was just like, chef's kiss. How did I manage this? It all looks so nice and tied together. So very proud of myself. Very proud of myself in that regard. But yeah, I'm just going around here and adding some little extras, some little items here and there, adding a little towel basket, adding more puddles on the ground, adding little duckies on the floor, doing whatever I gotta do to make it look a little more filled in, very busy. Like, this is a very high traffic laundromat, okay? Everyone on Pelican, oh my god, everyone on Leapfrog, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear me say that. Everyone on Leapfrog comes and uses this laundromat, okay? No one has washer and dryer in their house, no. If they do, they threw them away because this laundromat is just the most kidcore, awesome place to be. It always smells like fresh soap. So that's why it's all messy, you know? That's why there's puddles everywhere. It's because Tangy keeps breaking the washers and the the room gets flooded. I don't know. But this right here is my favorite thing that I decided to do. I decided to put some socks kind of like loosely on the floor and on some of the machines. I just think this is the most incredible touch. It makes me so happy whenever I see them. Just for some reason, it makes it look so good. Like the little socks on the ground, they're so small, they're so insignificant, but they just add the most perfect laundry touch. It just looks so good. I should have ordered more of those blue ones. They look really, really nice. And then I decided to add bells scattered around here and there to kind of represent the quarters that you always have to get to use the washing machines or the dryers. I always have memories of putting in like a $5 bill into the little like converters and like all the quarters spilling out and me having to like cut my hands together and like pick up all the quarters and like take them to my mom and be like, here. So here is the finished laundromat. We head up the stairs and to our left we have the little reception area. You can grab some quarters. You can see they're working on some laundry themselves. And if you walk past that, you can come to the little cafe where you can order some coffee to drink while you wait for your laundry. We have plenty of seating areas, fans to keep you cool on those hot days when the dryers are making just the entire laundromat just burning up. And then we have all of our washing and drying machines and a little like lounge area, seating area for you with plenty of snacks and water and even a little arcade machine for you to play. So yeah, this is how it came out. I think it's really, really good. This is one of my favorite builds I've ever done, like, period. I love it that much. So I'm very excited for my whole island to have this vibe. It is so, so nice. That's gonna be it from me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm very excited to be back building, doing these core builds, the core of my channel. It absolutely makes me so happy to do it. This is my favorite thing to do on YouTube and Animal Crossing in general, in life itself. So if you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and to also like this video if you liked it. And if you didn't like this video, then why did you watch it till the end? Hit the dislike button now, please. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next one.